Good morning from an overcast Idube Raceway in KZN. Welcome to round 3 of the South African Rotax Max Challenge. Looking for an exciting day's racing on possibly one of the best karting circuits, definitely in South Africa, if not the world. Massive undulations, promotes itself for some fantastic racing, and let's see what the day holds for us. All right, I'm standing here with Michael Steven, legend of South African motorsport, currently leading the DD2 Masters Championship. Michael, tell us, what can we expect from you today, and what can we expect from your competitors?
Yeah, obviously I think it's going to be quite a tough weekend. It's Jono's home track. His pace was really good yesterday, so we were probably lacking a 10th yesterday, but I think so many variables. Weather today is completely different. It's probably about 15 degrees cooler than yesterday, and made a few changes overnight. This morning warm-up seemed good, so we should be able to race him, so we'll see after qualifying, and yeah, certainly give him a run for his money, and hopefully we can come away with 3 wins, but if not, we'll just collect some good points.
All right, perfect. Well, good luck and stay safe. Jonathan Peterson, currently second in the DD2 Masters Championship. Tell us, what's your plans for today, and are we looking at any home track advantage today?
Well, like I was saying to the guys yesterday, the conditions have been completely different to what we've been doing testing in, so it's pretty much neutralized everything, so there's really no real home advantage. But you're up against Nick and Eugene and Michael. It's high level racing, so it's going to be tough.
All right, perfect. We were having a chat with Michael earlier. He said that he's expecting some really close racing with you. He was the one talking about a home track advantage. Tell us, what can we expect between the two of you today?
Well, hopefully we keep it a bit cleaner than we did in Benoni, so it got a bit wild there. So yeah, let's hope we keep it clean and we enjoy ourselves. And just to remember Jan, because it feels a bit weird not having Jan interview us anymore, but we'll race in his honor today.
Oh, perfect. I don't think I could have said it better myself. Well, Jonathan, good luck today, and stay safe out there.
Well, this is it, the DD2 Masters. World stars lined up aplenty in this field of 10. Nick Verheul in the 101 cart clinched that pole start with a 43.69.60. Incredibly talented Nick Verheul. 2 times runner-up in the World Championship. Michael Stevens, second quickest on the watch in quali with a 43.781. Make up the front row. This is to be decided over 15 laps. And this is where it all begins. Right, so there we are. It's they get away, nice clean start. Nick Verheul keeping the advantage there. Already see Michael Stevens having a little look. Michael Stevens will have an early look at pouncing and putting that triple one card up front. Absolutely star-studded field of DD2 Masters competitors out there right now for this 15 lapper. Wow, Michael Stevens. You can see why this guy is rated number 2 in the world. Michael Stevens straight away goes up front. Well, that puts that Nick Verheul back to second place, and under pressure there from the man who was rated 7 in the world, Jonathan Peterson, the 169 cart. Already looking to make a move into second place. Peterson goes into second. Well, he's arch rival. These two know each other pretty well. Michael Steven, Jonathan Peterson, and they're running 1 and 2 right now. And inside, it's Jonathan Peterson on the brakes there. They say nobody faster than Peterson on the brakes down a DT turn. down through SMD, out of hockey stick, over the line, with 3 laps done and dusted. 45.004 for Peterson. I'm just looking at his qualifying time. Well, he's gone quicker. He's gone even quicker than he did in qualifying. Jonathan Peterson. 45.004 for the 169 cart, and already running away up front. Rated 7 in the world at the World Finals. Jonathan Peterson. Absolutely looks over his right shoulder. And Michael Stevens as the man is tucked in second. Well, it's back to the 135 caught there of Shane Foley just waiting to... Yeah, in fact, is Shane Foley. That's the man tucked in second place right now. Well, what an impressive performance coming from Shane. Qualified in that fourth spot there with a time of 44.271. So Jonathan Peterson leads. He's got a 1.3 second advantage over Shane Foley in 135. Nick Verheul running third in 101. Alistair Mingo will be over the moon if he can hang on to that fourth place right now in that 101 cart. Mingo in cart 104. Well, he's 3 seconds off Jonathan Peterson, who's absolutely streaming away up front. 44.249 Peterson, new fastest lap of the race from the leader in that Tony cart. Cart 169. Well, Shane Foley, who races out of the same race stable as Alistair Mingo. Mingo sitting in fourth position right now, cart 104. Well, Nick Verheul there, who qualified in that number 1 position there, sitting in third position right now, taking it to Shane Foley. Michael Stevens clearly with a problem there. He's picked up a problem, and he looks like he's out of this one. What a pity. Nick Verheul puts down the new fastest lap of the race. Your third position driver, 44.216 for Nick Verheul in cart 101. As he takes it to Shane Foley. On the brakes down DT corner. Foley now wrestling with the idea of driving harder. Should I be going harder? Or should I just keep a nice steady drive? Limit the options, or should I go on the defence here? Which will send, no doubt, Nick Verheul around the wider sweeping lines with more pace. Well, the ifs and buts. Well, there's sadly Michael Stevens back out from pit lane. Whatever the problem was, Michael Stevens back out on track. Whatever the problem was, it's cost him nearly. Your leader out of a hockey stick over the line. 9 laps completed for Jonathan Peterson. Shane Foley doing a great job keeping Nicholas Verheul back in third place right now. Alistair Mingo having the drive of his life. Fourth position, cart 104. Your leader's out of DT turn, coming up the hill. Oh, Eugene Brits not able to hang there with the third position. Nick Verheil, should I say fourth position, Alistair Mingay. Eugene Brits in that fifth place. It's Andrew Thomas in sixth. Per Fonieri, our Lady Drive in seventh. Carlo Gill in eighth. Tanam Corby in ninth. And Michael Stevens will back out on track, but way down. Well, we're racing now with the DD2. There's your leader over the line. 10, 11 laps completed. Four laps remain. 4 laps remain. Once again, the aerial shots from the DT form crew, DT Services, covering all the action here today. While your leader crossing over the line, 12 laps completed, 3 remaining. Jonathan Peterson just no doubt praying that the cart all stays together. He's got no pressure whatsoever at the moment. He's got a 2.8 second advantage over Shane Foley in second place, who's been kept on his toes by a hard-charging Nick Verheil, looking for the slightest of gaps. Right on the back axle there of the 135 cart of Shane Foley. Out of pipeline, run it out wide through the onto the curbing, down the intermediate straight. Late on the brakes through SMD, and they chase down another lap. Over the line they go. That's the race on for second place. There's 2 cart legs separating that battle. Jonathan Peterson in a happy place right now. Well, there's the ailing Michael Stevens. And I'm sure Jonathan Peterson will be pretty sorry to see the sad sight of Michael Stevens struggling around with a cart that hasn't been right. Hopefully, whatever the problem is, they can iron out the issues and to see this incredibly talented 2 times run-up in the World Championship man, Michael Stevens, come back hard in race 2 later on. Well, Michael Stevens now will use Jonathan Peterson as a measuring tool to see whether he's on pace or off pace. As the checkered flag goes out there, Jonathan Peterson takes the win. Shane Foley will take second place. Great race there. Shane Foley takes second there. Just 2 cart legs separated them. Nick Verheil takes third. Eugene Brits will take 4th place. 5th place will go to Alistair Mingay, who wasn't quite able to hang on to that 4th position. But a great drive there from Alistair Mingay. Andrew Thomas, Ben Funieta in the 7th. Carlo Gill, Tanam Corby, and what a sad sight. Michael Stevens there. Hopefully the cart's right. We'll see him come back hard in race 2. What a race. Congratulations, Jonathan Peterson.
Michael, problems in the first race? Tell us about them.
Yeah, a little bit odd. Velvet turned out, so right through qualifying up until the race, tire pressure was fine, and went out first lap and felt I had a flat wheel. Tried to fight it out. I thought maybe it was just low and it would build up, and then I realized that it was just do too much damage. Came in, weighed, pumped it up, put a valve cap on, and went out, got fastest lap, so we can start the next race on pole. So yeah, one of those. That's definitely a drop for the year, but hopefully we can fight back strong in the next race.
Perfect.
So race 1 we saw Jonathan Peterson in the 169 cart. Absolutely a runaway by 3.2 seconds with an absolute crack of a drive. The man who finished 7th in the World Finals. And he'll certainly be hoping to produce that again. While Nick Verheul, he came over 2nd position in the 101 cart. Eugene Britz brought home the 199 cart. He took 3rd place. A great drive there from Alistair Mingay to secure 4th position. Alistair Mingay, well, producing an absolutely sterling drive. All right, guys, hang in there. Let's see. Obviously, the story of race 1 was the mechanical failure of the cart belonging to 2 times runner-up in the world, Michael Stevens from the Friendly City. Can he turn the whole game around in race 2? Look out for the 111 cart. Get off to a nice clean start. 15 laps of racing for DD2 Masters. Michael Stevens, well, running up front. Nice on the brakes. Into 2nd place for Jonathan Peterson. Nick Verheul slots back to that 3rd. The 101 cart. Well, the man I like to call Sir Michael Stevens, the man has achieved every possible accolade available in motorsport. Whether it be long circuit or karting, this guy is one incredibly amazing act. There, a little look back over his shoulders. Michael Stevens won to show his true colours here in the 2nd inning. He runs up front. 24.794. Nick Verheul trying to make the jump there on that 169 cart there. Right, an attempt to outbrake Jonathan Peterson down a DT turn. But Nick Verheul got good pace going there. He's right up the inside. Just can't get his nose through. Jonathan Peterson very, very quickly closing that inside line down. Forcing Nick Verheul back to that 3rd position. All right, so we're looking for Busani Sitole. Could you report to race control? Busani Sitole to race control, please. All right, so here we are racing with the DD2 Masters. 3 laps are completed. Michael Stevens up front in the 111 car. There he is. He's got a 1.9-second advantage right now. The race on for 2nd place, Jonathan Peterson, holding on Nick Verheul. Shane Bowie, who had an absolute crack in race 1, finishing in 5th position. That's race 1 winner, sitting in second place right now. Jonathan Peterson. A 2.1 second advantage for race leader Mike Stevens. There he is. The race for second place is a 5-way battle. Jonathan Peterson, Nick Verheul, Shane Pony, Eugene Brits, and Alice Domingo. All fighting out for that second position. There they see him cross over the Rotax Max. Finishing line through Gordini, down through Corkscrew. Five laps down, 9 remain. Leaders down a DD2. Well, by the way, it was the problem with Michael Stevens in race 1 is that he had a flat wheel that they had to make a speedy change to get him back out, but lost too much time to come back. So flat wheel in race 1 was the reason Michael Stevens had to leave the circuit. But they did a quick wheel change and they got him back out, but unfortunately not able to produce. But here he is showing the true colors. Mike Stevens leads. Jonathan Peterson in the Vertex caught there running second place. Nick Verheul, the man that's keeping him busy. Nick Verheul in that 101 cart. Very little separating Jonathan Peterson, Nicholas Verheul. Shane Pony puts the 135 cart into 4th position. Having an absolute crack of the day, Shane Pony really has been on song. Got to be the best I have ever seen him produce today. Shane Pony is absolutely cooking. Early apex there for Peterson, bouncing that cart over the curving as he races down the intermediate straight away towards SMD. Under huge pressure there from a hard-charging Nick Verheul in that 3rd position driving the 101 cart. Well, they've made their breakaway. Shane Pony in that 4th place, focusing on keeping Eugene Brits and Alice Domingo back in that 5th and 6th position. A little check over his shoulders there for the man in Triple One. Michael Stevens from the Friendly City, leading by 2.5 seconds. Advantage over second place. Oh, a little wide sweep down through SMD. Jonathan Peterson ran it a bit wide down there. And it looked like Nick Verheul was going to put his nose up the inside, but unfortunately he also ran a wide line. Outbraked himself down SMD. There's a race back up the back straight. We're racing with DD2 Masters. Your leader crosses over the line. 10 laps completed. 5 laps to go. 2.5 second advantage for Michael Stevens. And the 111 cart. Jonathan Peterson in second. Under huge pressure from Nicholas Verheul in the 101 cart. As you see them race down towards DT turn. Shane Foley looking strong in fourth position, while keeping up Eugene Brooks and Alistair Mingay honest behind him. That is the race for that fourth, fifth and sixth position. Michael Stevens has increased his lead to 2.6 seconds. 2.6 seconds for Michael Stevens in the 111 car as he races down the intermediate straight towards SMD turn. A little dab on the brakes. Once very quickly back on the loud pedal. Through Gordini. Flat out through corkscrew. Not waiting for anybody to close any gap on him. He's a 2.6 advantage as Jonathan Peterson fully focused on keeping Nick Verheul back in third. Good close racing going on for that second spot. Race one winner, holding it at the moment, Jonathan Peterson in the Vertex car. The Vertex Tony card, that is. Keeping Nick Verheul back in that third place. 2 laps to go. Next time around, they'll spot that last lap board. Well, Michael Stevens certainly making up for the bad result in race one. With a puncher that forced him out. And here we go, Cowboy. Hang on, here we go with the final lap of the race. 1 to go. Sir Michael Stevens, no doubt in a happy place right now. In the 111 car, 2.3 second advantage. So Peterson and Verheul pull back 3/10 of a second there on the leader as they race each other out for that second spot. Right, it's looks like pretty much signed and sealed. It's going to be the master himself. Michael Stevens takes the win from race one winner, Jonathan Peterson. And a great drive from Nick Verheul, home in third, fourth place. Shane Foley, Pritchell take fifth, Minga in sixth, Thomas in seventh, Ben Heder, our lady driver, Beth Van Heden in eighth, Carla Gill 9, and Tinea Nkube will take 10th place. That was, well, it's great racing again. Well done to the DD2 Masters. Back a little later on for their final. So Michael Stevens there pounced right back, took a win in race 2 after a flattened for race 1. Ruled him out of the points. Here we go to the final. To be run over 15 laps. The DD2 Masters. Okay, here we go. Watch the flag. 15 laps of racing. This is the final race of the day. DD2 Masters. Well, runner-up in the world finals, Michael Stevens. Can he pull off another win? Up against the man. Oh, down the inside on the brakes. Nobody quicker than the man in the 169 caught on the brakes. Down a DD turn. Jonathan Peterson pounces and goes into the lead. Mick Verheul slotted in that third place. Well, you've got some of the quickest drivers, not in the country, but in the world, right out there right now. Jonathan Peterson, the 169 car leads. You can see a little dart to the inside of the circuit there. Jonathan Peterson knows that Michael Stevens will look for the slightest opportunity to put his nose up front in that 111 cart. Mick Verheul in there, Shane Foley. What a drive he's having. He's in fourth place. Alistair Minga in fifth. Eugene Britson sixth from Andrew Thomas. Our lady driver in eighth place. Beth Van Heiden, what a day she's had. She's kept it clean all day and certainly has held her chin high. Carlo Gill in the ninth. And Sinan Gourmet in 10th. Down at the DT corner. Well, very late on the brakes down the bottom of the circuit at SMD. Mike Stevens and Mick Verheul very late on the brakes down there. Carrying a lot of corner speed. Wanting to come out of hockey stick there with the drive to try and make that pass up the home straightaway. Up the back straight they go into the tabletop here. It's the Vertex Auto cart there off. Jonathan Peterson that holds the lead, a slight breakaway in the top three. Mick Verheul bouncing over the curb there. Absolutely nothing in it. You fastest lap there by your leader, Jonathan Peterson, 44.490. He did run a 44.463 in race 2, so still able to bring those times down a wee bit. There you see Mick Verheul having a little look. Mick Verheul in third place. Has a little look there on Michael Stevens. Down at DT corner. Decided against it. But Mick Verheul got good pace going in third place. Very little separating these three carts up front. Nose to tail stuff. Three world-rated drivers here going head to head. Up the back straight out of Thunderdome to the tabletop here. Here we see them, that's it. Nicholas Verheul, new fastest lap, 44.431 for Mick Verheul in third place. A lonely fourth place. Oh, is that Shane Foley? Somebody sounds like an exhaust has come undone. That sounded like it. Oh, up the inside! Michael Stevens has a look at Michael. That's cost him dearly. Michael Stevens trying to come up the inside there. Jonathan Peterson and a very alert Mick Verheul said, I'm through. Open the door. Mick Verheul's gone through. So Michael Stevens goes back to third position. There you see Michael Stevens trying to wrestle his way back into second place. Eight laps remain. What a race we got on hand here. Point 3 is all that separates Jonathan Peterson from Nick Verheul. Michael Stevens trying to wrestle back that second spot, but it looks like a breakaway coming out. Nick Verheul, Jonathan Peterson. Seven laps remain. Nick Verheul looking very strong in second place. Looking very, very strong in second place. 44.431, he's the fastest man on track. Well, this is going to go down to a final lap charge between the top 3 right now. Shane Foley in 4th. Alistair Mingay, man, chasing him down. Alistair Mingay in 5th position in car 104. Eugene Briggs holding 6th position in 199. There you see Jonathan Peterson just covering that inside line, going down to the DT corner. It's a little dart across to the centre of the track and then pulling back over wide for a straight early on the power surge into the corner and the momentum for the hill. 5 laps remain. This is the DD2 Masters Final. A little check back there by the race leader, Jonathan Peterson, out of Thunderdome. He knows he's got to stay focused. What is going through the mind of Nick Verheul on the race, closing right up here on Jonathan Peterson. Well, Nicholas Verheul finishing 3rd in the second heat. Behind Jonathan Peterson. This time Peterson leads. Verheul goes along with him. He is not letting Peterson out of his sight. Michael Stevens, new fastest lap of the race. 44.424 for Michael Stevens in 3rd position. Fastest man on track right now. Shane Foley in 4th. From Alistair Mingay, Eugene Briggs, Andrew Thomas, Bear Ferniana, Carlo Gill, Tanay Gourbin. Three laps to go, man. 3 laps, 3 carts, all jostling for the win. The battle for 4th place too. Shane Foley versus Alistair Mingay. They're from both from the same race stable. So they know each other pretty well. No team orders, they will go hard. May the better man win on the day. At the moment Shane Foley holds on to that 4th place, keeping Alistair Mingay back in 5th. Your leaders down the centre medium. Round SMD. 2 laps to go. Oh, Michael Stevens, what a move! Michael Stevens! Oh, but runs it out wide through Gordini. And a very alert Nick Verheul snaps back 2nd place. Some superb driving going on. Look at this. Well, Michael Stevens has another look. Well, are they banging away? Jonathan Peterson is escaping down the road. So it's Michael Stevens into 2nd place. Last lap point is out. It's 1 lap to go. Jonathan Peterson on his glory lap now. Nick Verheul there, desperately trying to wrestle back second position from Michael Stevens. We stay with the lead. An incredible battle for second. Michael Stevens keeping a watchful eye on the number 101 car of Nick Verheul. But it's going to be Jonathan Peterson who's going to be victorious here in the DD2 Masters Final. The number 7 in the world, Jonathan Peterson, takes the win. What a race. The man who run up in the World Championship twice from the friendly city, Michael Stevens, takes second. Third place there goes to Nick Verheul, and a great race on for fourth there. Alistair Mingay eventually making the pass on Shane Foley to take fourth position there. Shane Foley in fifth from Eugene Bridge. Give them a round of applause, guys. What a way to round the day off. What an incredible race. The DD2 final. Wow. Well, I think we all need a break. We all need a break now. I'm sure everyone's going to do just that. It's been a hectic day. Yes, it certainly has. But an exciting day. What a day. Round 3 of the South African National Rotax Max Championships at Idube Raceway will be one not to be forgotten for a long, long time. What an exciting day.
Jonathan Peterson, overall winner for DD2 Masters. I guess that home circuit advantage was actually real.
Yeah, it turned out to be a little bit of an advantage, but you know, I've been here every weekend testing, putting the hard work in, so you know, we've come second to Michael the last, say, 2 nationals, but this year I just said I have to win. You know, it's long overdue, so yeah, glad it paid off.
All right, perfect. Then tell us, what are you going to do to keep that momentum going forward into the final round?
Yeah, just hard work, you know, if we can get a day or 2 at SWAT Corps before the national, but, you know, we've been there a good couple of years, you know, the surface changed a bit they've resurfaced here and there, so there's a few bumps to learn here and there, but, you know what, at the end of the day, we just want to enjoy our racing, and I think if you have fun, I think the results come by themselves in that sense, yeah.